With me is SM Marikkar, who is the chairman of the Sectoral Oversight Committee on Infrastructure and Strategic Development in the Parliament of Sri Lanka. He is here in New Delhi. This is a packed visit for you, but let me first ask about the committee. Essentially, what is this committee all about? How important this committee in the Sri Lankan Parliament?
In Sri Lanka, Parliament belongs to the power of the law and order and the financial. So, Parliament run through the seven sectorial oversight committee. Infrastructure and the strategic development committee is one of them, which I am chairing. Four main cabinet ministries and the 50 government institutions are under this committee. Basically, power and energy, ports and civil aviation, and urban development and housing and water resources, and also highways and transport.
So here you're here in India. I'll talk about the other aspects of the entire visit, but essentially, if you can perhaps talk about the West Asia crisis, how is it impacting Sri Lanka? There are a lot of reports coming in from Sri Lanka, but we'd like to hear from you about the situation on the ground.
It's affecting a lot to Sri Lanka because we have four pillars of dollar revenue. Out of four pillars, three pillars are got affected, especially export and the remittance revenue and also the tourism. The other pillar is foreign direct investment, that is also indirectly affecting. So at the moment, the Sri Lanka reserves only about $7 billion. It's a very small amount when it's come to our economy. So it has affected, and we are seeking the support from the neighbor countries, regional leaders, and the other supporters. So actually, even this West Asia crisis finish tomorrow, it will take some more time for us to recover with the situation and with the dollar revenue. I hope, like earlier, we as a neighbor and the extended family, we are working together with India. I heard that the Prime Minister of India had a chat with President Andrew Kumar Dissanayaka. I think that is a kind of a relief for us. We remember even during the last economic crisis in 2022, India came forward to support us. India being a largest trade partner, largest the tourism partner and the cultural partner, of course, in last few years they have rapidly increased the foreign direct investment that will be helping to us. So in this difficult time also, with the energy and the other stuffs, India will help. And also we have taken as a country all the measures to control this situation. Hopefully we will come out.
Significant comments by you, sir, but I'd like to elaborate on those comments. How do you see India Sri Lanka partnership at this moment when it comes to the West Asia crisis, hastening up projects, initiatives, whether it's sport, whether it's energy?
So you ask few questions together, but I'll ask first question first. India-Sri Lanka partnership. In my life, this is the first time I have seen no person, no political parties, no institution are not against to the India. Very first time, government, opposition, everyone is talking very positive about the India. Probably last few decades we had negative minded, but after all, last few years, the coordination and the support India gave, no one can deny that, and no one can go against. So I think this is the first time in last half a century or whatever, the India and Sri Lanka partnership is very strong. Right. The number two, we think with this West Asia crisis, if as a regional unity, I think we can come out, because India is one of the global leader who is guiding us, who can support us, who can take forward us. I think so. Things will move properly.
So you made an important point. I'd like to probe you on that. You said that now there is no party, there is no anti-India sentiment in Sri Lanka. What has been the reason behind it? Is it that there is a certain assessment now in the Sri Lankan society, in politics, that this is a country that is playing an important role in terms of any crisis, whether it's the COVID crisis, whether it's the economic crisis that you face, and possibly upcoming support when it comes to the West Asia war?
Two reasons. When it was there, the Ditwa cyclone and the economic crisis, India was the first country who was helping us. People of Sri Lanka realized that. Number two, whoever made the negative comment or picketing or the protest, they are in the power. So we as a centre-right party, we always interact with the global community. So there's no issue now.
My final question, sir. Your visit, about your visit essentially, how has it been? You've already talked about the committee as such, but how has been your conversations here, your meetings with other important stakeholders here in Delhi and possibly soon in other leg of your visit?
I would say me and my committee is very impressed how the India is applying the technology into the infrastructure development in order to reduce the corruption and transparency, on-time delivery, follow-up, and the maintenance. And we have been visiting so many infrastructure institutions. When it's come to the Vaji Shakti platform, we were so impressed, and which I personally believe that technology, that system should be implemented in Sri Lanka for the fast development. And also we have visited in the National Highway Authority and Metro and so many other institutions, and it shows us how the public-private partnership working when it's come to the infrastructure. Sri Lanka need rapid development on the infrastructure sector that will boost the Sri Lankan economic sector. India is our neighbor country. They are applying the technology and so many various things, and we have a lot to learn. And we hope as a committee we will get all these ministries and institutions together, and we will share what we learned, and we will try to expedite those things in Sri Lanka if possible. We will get furthermore support from the Indian experts, and of course Sri Lanka need the investment. Sri Lanka's small economy, we have not much capital to spend on the capital expenditure, so definitely it will work the public-private partnership. Not only the knowledge and the technology from India, we expect foreign direct investment as well in order to achieve our goal.
On that note, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to WION, giving your views about your ongoing visit and, of course, about India-Sri Lanka relationship. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
With video journalist Piyush Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.